What up, peeps? Welcome to the Podcast. I'm your host, John Telewa, aka the Kiss Bandit. And in this show, we explore the key elements that shape our fulfilling existence, from health and well being to financial success, meaningful relationships, and the pursuit of happiness. We cover it all. Our guests include experts, professionals, and everyday individuals who have remarkable stories to tell. Tune in to learn practical tips, gain valuable insights, and discover strategies for personal growth and transformation. Whether you're seeking to improve your health, build your wealth, enhance relationships, or find lasting happiness, we got you covered. Welcome to today's episode. So another amazing episode with a very special guest. Reached out randomly, but she said, I've never gotten like a yes so fast. I was like, wait, what? Like, yo, what's going on? But anyway, before we start off, just tell the people your name, what
Hey.
you do, and then I'll take it from there.
Okay, so hi guys. I'm a student in Daystar and my name is Elsy.
Mhm.
Elsy Esther.
Mhm.
Yeah. So,
That's you.
yeah, that's me.
Okay, so are you studying journalism?
No.
Wait, I thought they only teach.
What? No.
What else do they teach?
We have psychology, we have communication, we have international
Oh,
relations.
okay.
IT.
Hold on. Okay, relax. First of all, what are you doing in school?
I'm doing communication in advertising.
Communication in advertising.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does that entail? Let me fix this
Uh,
for you
Okay.
somewhere there. And then you don't have to lean. Just chill. I don't want to ruin your posture. You ruin your posture because of this podcast. Yo, I got you. Uh-huh.
Communication basically entails learning. First of all, because we're doing a unit that I really don't understand how it's connected.
Mm.
We're doing accounting
Oh, no, listen.
in communication.
No. Here's one thing I also used to take for granted.
What?
Just learning about numbers.
That's crazy.
It's so important and necessary that you have no idea. And I'll give you a good example.
Example.
Yeah, right? Right now, like let's say over the past like probably 5 years, right?
Mhm.
Any of the celebrities that probably you've seen in Kenya or other places, anytime when someone is in trouble or just like, crazy hurdles online, what's always like the reason behind it?
I don't know.
Money.
Money.
Think of anyone you've seen in
Okay,
trouble like
I
nowadays.
get it, but
Yeah.
like, wasn't high school enough?
What? Yo.
But it's not
Okay.
bad.
I know maybe, and I think even for my case, I remember like back when I was in school, like somebody threw math at me. I was still like, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
But once now you start doing like things, maybe even like just even if it's entrepreneurship, numbers are so necessary, and
Okay,
it
they
makes no sense
are.
now. But I promise you,
In future, it
in
will.
future it will. So even if it's learning, you don't have to be like the best, but just grab like just the basics of it, and you'll be good. Because apart from just passing, just to know the basic skills here and there,
Yeah.
I promise you it's so much easier if you learn it in school rather than now getting in the industry and then now struggling to figure it out.
Yeah.
You see, everyone, are you seeing financial problems that people have right now? Or are we going to ignore it?
We're going to ignore it.
Okay,
But
so
it's crazy.
communication, what else does
In
it
Daystar.
entail? Yeah.
Wait, you
Or like
asked-
your course.
oh,
Like your course.
communication
Communication.
advertising.
Yeah.
It's just like you're being taught how to be free around like cameras. You're being taught how to be able to communicate, how to be able to like be creative in your own way,
Yeah.
so that like you don't have to be dependent on like other people.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's what I've been learning in communication. We even have art.
Wait, art, what
It
exactly
like
is that?
helps us improve our creativity. Yeah.
Okay. That's nice because, I really didn't know, like, Daystar has like all those packages. But
Daystar has a lot.
as they teaching you that?
Even nursing.
Nursing?
In main campus too.
That's in
At the river. Yeah.
Nursing?
Yeah, there's nursing in Daystar.
Since when?
Oh my God. Daystar
Oh wait,
has,
like back in the day?
yeah, it's been there. Even me,
Jeez.
I only knew like Daystar only focuses on journalism and communication.
Yeah, so I'm not alone on
Yeah,
that.
you're not alone. But it even has BCom. Has so much.
But I wouldn't know because I didn't go to uni.
For real.
I don't know. Are you disappointed or are you excited? Look at you. What kind of look is that? Why are you looking at me like that? It's like you're really. What are you saying? What are you trying to say?
I haven't said anything.
I'm just being open. I'm
It's
just opening
okay.
up
I
here.
haven't said anything.
Oh, okay.
It's
We
okay.
listen, we don't
We
judge.
listen, we don't judge.
Okay. So the communication package, what else does it? No. But is it something that you actually wanted to do, or how did you find yourself?
Actually, okay, I was doing IR before.
International relations.
Yeah, international relations, and like it's not a bad course, but like it's just not for me. You get like it has like so much politics in it. It has so much history. It has like I just didn't like it because I'm not into politics. I'm not into historical studies and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm more into like entertainment, filming,
The arts.
yeah, the arts and everything. I'm more into advertising. Like, you get what I'm saying?
So who the hell sent you to IR then?
My dad.
Oh,
But
hey.
like it was
Hey, I apologize, sir. I was just saying I didn't know it was you.
It's honestly okay. I was like in a dilemma because I didn't know what course I want to do when I finished high school.
Okay.
So my dad was like, "So you try IR because he also did IR," and I was like, "Because I don't know anything that I want to do right now. Let me just do IR and see how I fit in that." And when I did IR, I was like, hell no.
Makes no sense. For how long did you do it before, like,
I did it for like 1 year and like
a whole year?
Yeah, it was just like a diploma, so I just.
But still, a whole year is a lot, man.
Yeah, but it's good because now I have that certificate. Because
Okay.
the IR certificate is actually
Or something that's also marketable, I guess. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
interesting.
it was a good idea, Dad. It was
I
a
see.
good idea.
And that's why I'm saying, like, even maths and accounting, good
Important,
idea.
yeah.
Exactly. So it is something that you have, like, in your resume. Even if you don't use it now, I can assure you, the same way you've said, like, it's actually a good thing to have.
Yeah.
It's just the same thing. Like, you'll find yourself in a position where somebody's asking you, like, yo, why can you do this? And you have that, like, in you.
Yeah.
Like, it's something that you've actually studied.
Yeah.
And something else, like, have you always been, like, a creative? Because that's how I found you, through, like, TikTok. I was like, who is this, man? Unique skits. And the best thing is, like, you're doing them, like, actually with your mom. And that was just something that I was like, you know what? This is actually dope.
You see, like, I feel like 90% of how I am character-wise, it's like my mom.
That's your mom?
That's my mom. Mom, she's like goofy and funny
I
and
can
bubbly
tell.
and open.
Yeah.
So like, we got to that point where me and her we're like friends, like best friends.
I was like, are you guys sisters or is this your mom? It makes even no sense.
She's my mom, and like, yeah, she's been telling me to like start doing TikToks.
You lying?
I'm not even joking.
What?
I am not even joking. Because like, she knows me. She's like, I'm a creative girl.
Yeah.
She's like, she sees me as a model to her. So she's always like, you should start content creation.
Because she can see it in you.
Yeah,
already.
she can see it in me. But me, I was so young. I was like, that's so cringe. That's so cringe.
Really?
What do you mean we're recording things and posting them online?
And your mom is the one who's actually asking you to do them.
So we recorded a few and we posted it on her account.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we posted it there, but like I was cringing.
But you, for
time.
your case, you're like, no, me, I can't
I
put
don't
that
want
like
this.
in my nini.
Yeah, I'm feeling like it's so not me. Like,
what?
It was so cringe for me, and I was like, Mom, let's just not do this. And like,
you even telling her.
I told her like, Mom, I can't do this. Like, this is too cliche. And she was like, okay, you look for me. And then
she said that.
Yeah, she literally told me that. And then I finished high school.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have these friends. I have like a friend called Pacho and Chantal. And these two people, especially Pacho, he told me like, because I posted a video of me doing makeup. Yeah. He was like, why don't you just join TikTok officially? Because this video, it's actually nice. Mm-hmm. And I was like, let me think about it. And like, when he told me that, I asked my mom, and my mom was like, I've been telling you to join TikTok like forever. And then I joined TikTok now officially. Yeah.
Which is when did you join?
I joined like last year, around like probably October. Wait, August. Yeah,
Jeez.
August. Yeah. That's when I joined
Telling
TikTok.
you at times, you see, at times it's, and I know this is like maybe like a common thing. At times, like your parent is telling you to do something, and you're like, if it's cool to you, how the hell is it supposed to be cool to me? First of all, how?
How?
Yeah.
Us posting videos, just being cringe. Can never.
That's like when you have family gatherings and you're always being forced to take all the pictures together. Who stand with Nani? Hold hands with Nani. You're like holding hands.
Like, oh my God.
So such
I
things.
was just young and stupid. I feel like if I started way early,
you know where you'd have
right
been,
now,
right?
I would have been like in a different place right now.
Probably, right?
Yeah. But like she convinced me. I was like posting my makeup videos and they weren't like going anywhere until I posted a video of my mom, us just doing something.
Some goofy
stuff. Just being ourselves.
Yeah.
And like it got so much.
Like you saw like the reactions and people.
Yeah, it was so nice. And so since then I've just been doing TikToks with her.
But how does that make you feel like when, you get like your first video that actually, because, I've told like a lot of people like the interesting thing with like TikTok or in fact, forget Instagram. Instagram is good, but TikTok, there is one video that you post or two and they start giving your life a very different direction on how you look at things.
True.
Because you now view things completely differently. You're like, oh, I can make a brand. Oh, I can do this.
True.
I actually didn't know I have this in me.
Yeah.
People's comment section and everything.
Yeah.
But how does it feel like now when you start getting such reactions? Like mentally, where does it put you?
Honestly, I got a little bit carried away. I'm not even lying, just a little bit. Because it was just like my first video actually going viral with my mom. Meaning I don't need outsiders.
Yep.
I just need my mom to make my own brand. But then I just cooled down. This is still nothing. It's something.
But it's nothing.
Like I shouldn't like let it get to it. Because what was that? But it was, I felt so good, honestly. I felt so nice. And like, my mom was also like, my mom, she's like my number one fan. If my dad didn't even know we're on TikTok.
I'm sure he just focused on other things.
Until we posted like our sixth, or was it our fifth video? Yeah. And my dad found it on Twitter. And then he came and he was like, My dad's reaction was everything. He was like,
What did he say now?
My dad,
is he excited? He's confused about what you guys are doing?
He was just like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what are you guys doing on Twitter?
Oh, it's something he didn't expect.
He wasn't expecting it. Yeah.
Okay, so now.
And so like both of them supporting me made me feel like I can actually just continue with this thing. Until I get to where I want to be.
It's very important, especially for parents to come in and support you. Like, nowadays it's so, I don't know how I can say it, like even the job market, yes, it's good, but if you can polish something else like in your kid and just instill like in them, like, you can actually have this and even this, as long as you do like your schoolwork, whatever else you're doing on social media, you just, of course, and you have to stay safe, right?
I have to.
Okay, now another, speaking of safety, like when you get a DM, like, like the way I throw you like a DM, like, I need, because, for me, I'm always telling people, other people think I'm rude, but I'm always like, I need you on my podcast. Me, I'm not telling you so many other stories.
Yeah.
It's like, I need you on my podcast. Do you discuss such a thing with like, your mom? It's like, but they've been invited for this. What do you think? Should I do it? Especially like the way you said she's your number one supporter. Of course, you have to consult maybe someone.
Yeah.
Plus, you can go to this studio and get kidnapped, man, or just disappear,
True. That's so true.
Yeah. Well, so were there any concerns? Did you discuss with her, like, or did you even, how do you just say yes to like, this collab or?
Okay. I get like a lot of DMs, but people they're actually not like serious,
Really? Also,
people just like saying a lot of nothing. So
Hold on. A lot of nothing meaning what? What are they saying?
No, they're just like saying hi. Oh, can I take you out? Oh, like it's just.
Like not even like.
Yeah, it's not. It's not something that like will benefit me. And so like I just go through my DMs because I might be lacking on something really important there.
Yeah.
And so it's just coincidence that like on that day that you DM'd me, it's the day I was going through my DMs.
Nice.
And then I saw it and I was like, okay. And then I went to your page and I was like, okay, this is actually a really legit person.
Mm.
And I was like, it's okay. I can be on your podcast. Because like it's something that will benefit me,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah.
And I'm guessing a new experience because I haven't seen you doing like.
Yeah, this is my first podcast.
Really?
Yeah, I've never
And
been on a
collab?
podcast. I've never collaborated with it.
Hey, okay, guys, you see? You see? This is the home of discovery. We know.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because, like, even when I invited you, in my head, I was just like, I hope she's a creative because I always know, like, if somebody's a creative, like, it's a no-brainer. It's like, okay, let me just go and do the collab. And then after that, I'll figure out, like, what next. But just keeping an open mind to something like that.
True.
So did my page show, like, professionalism, creativity?
Yeah, it showed
like, what impression did it?
I saw like, okay, I don't know her name, but there's this Chile I saw on your podcast like just recently. And I was like, oh, I actually know this girl. And I was like, I don't know her name, that's the thing.
Okay,
but she's like light-skinned, Evie. Yeah, and I don't remember. I don't know.
But on my recent posts.
Yeah, on your like when I opened your page, she was like there. And I saw it and I was like, I just scrolled down a little bit and she was there.
Oh, to just see like what else is there. Okay, let's
and
see who this is first of all.
Yeah, that made me feel like
who?
It's
yeah, just scroll, let me know.
Okay, wait.
But I post a lot though.
Yeah,
I do post a lot.
This one, I don't know.
Oh, Shiro. Oh, okay.
I saw her and I was like, okay, I know this girl. And if she's been on your podcast, and I've seen like you do so many podcasts,
I do a lot.
That's to mean that you're actually professional with it.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you can't be doing podcasts and you're here kidnapping people. like,
and be a side hustle, yo.
So I asked my mom. Okay, I responded fast, and then like I asked my mom, like, Mom, there's this podcast. Okay, there's this guy who's invited me to his podcast. Can I go? And she's like, okay, are his podcasts going with your morals? Because my mom, she's so keen with morals, and she's like, does it like collide with your morals, with how you are as a person? And I just told her like, you speak about health, wealth, love and happiness and everything, and she's like, okay, I feel like it's a good podcast.
Okay.
Like she, like her energy towards it, because I normally feel like parents know when some energy is just not given.
You know, one thing that we always assume, we still forget that, they were actually our age.
Yeah.
The same way you might think of the craziest things, they were there, literally.
Yeah.
But you haven't gotten to their age.
Yeah.
So everything, like they'd just look at someone and be like, yo, that's trouble, right? But, at times people listen and at times people unfortunately don't listen.
Yeah.
And I've said like enough times, like even like on my podcast, you see somebody like, remember that girl, Scarlett? Scarlett. The one who was like in some Airbnb in South Bay. And she was a friend.
She was a friend to you.
Yeah, and she used to stay like just close here. But the first thing, like when you see that guy, the first question was like, yo, the guy already has so many red flags.
True.
From the word go. So at times, like if you just feel that energy is off, and even for some people, and even for my case, like when I invite somebody on the podcast and I get like that energy where they're like 50-50, I'm like, no, this is not somebody I want. Not that I don't want them, but maybe they're not supposed to collab me.
Yeah.
It might work out with somebody else.
But not you.
But already from the word go, the energy is a bit off.
Yeah.
So it's tricky. But now back to like just even content creation, right?
Yeah.
Are there some people that maybe you've seen online that maybe now inspire like your journey? Because I'm guessing like now when you figure out like, okay, now I want to do this social media thing, like are there some people maybe in the past or even now you can say maybe you've seen them do a good job? Because now you're trying to figure out probably, I'm guessing like your lane. Because you just started like last year. That's crazy. That's just a few months in, not even like 12 months yet.
Yeah.
So are there some people maybe you can say you've looked up to, they've moved correctly? And
I've looked up to so many people. At I'd say what's the name of okay, she's not like okay, no, wait. I'm like trying to process the name.
No, take your
But
time.
you see akina wanaitwaje? You see
Who are these
Mluo,
people?
Mluo, sorry,
Oh, Mluo.
Mluo, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Mluo Muirigi. Kwanza Muirigi. I remember there's a time he was celebrating 400. He's celebrating like 1 year of consistency in his content creation journey.
Yeah.
And like he said, like he has posted so far 400 videos. Was it 400? Yeah, I think it was 400. And I was like, dude, okay, 400 to me looked so little for 1 year.
Yeah.
So meaning this guy, okay, obviously he's been posting because a year is like 365 days. So he's been posting every day or even more. But like that motivated me in a way because like Murigi just started off as like something small because I remember seeing him when like nobody knew him very well and then like he grew so much.
Yeah.
So that motivated me. And then like how they like collide with those other celebrities like with Akina. Now like the way they connect
The
and then
collab.
and then like how they lift each other up.
Yeah, I think
see,
Kwanzaa,
like,
especially with the collaborations, like when you get all the tags of the people you've included in the video, it's always like boosting the next person.
Yeah, it's boosting the next person. So they motivated me. Yeah, and then there was this other guy, I can't remember his name, but like he was posting about like outfit of the day.
Who, a guy?
Yeah, I can't
Recently?
remember his name. Yeah, no, he's like a famous guy right now. I just can't remember his name.
Young?
Yeah, a young guy, literally, I think.
Dark skin, light skin?
20s. He's like chocolate. With chocolate there.
Get ready with me, but it does like, wait,
I don't know his name. I feel like his name is...
Why don't you remember these people's names,
I have a whack memory. I can't remember their names. I just see them and I'm like, you guys motivate me one way or another.
Is it Dalmas?
No, it's not Dalmas.
Okay, but you know Dalmas, right?
No. Who's Dalmas?
The guy who was doing like shoe reviews and people are like, they started roasting each other online or something because of genuine, authentic shoes and non-authentic shoes.
For real?
Yeah.
Why don't I?
I'll share some videos with you.
But like,
so it's not him. Okay, so
a lot of
who
people
does
have
Get Ready With Me videos?
I swear when I remember, I'll tell you.
Okay, no
but
worries.
Like, yeah, a lot of people have inspired me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just with consistency. And I think...
Just with consistency, that word consistency, them speaking of consistency makes me feel like actually consistency is the key. Because let me tell you something. I was doing makeup videos and I never used to get like any I got some like 100 and something. But like if I said like I had posted like around like 15 videos or like was it 10?
Yeah.
And they were like all the same. And like I if I stopped there, you would have never seen me.
No, I still would have.
No, you wouldn't, because like if I stopped posting from then.
I would, I reach out to people with 500 or 200 followers.
I'm saying like you wouldn't have gotten my content.
I would have.
You wouldn't.
Listen, I'm telling you, like I find some of
had so like.
How many followers did you have?
I had like.
How many?
Like 200.
200. I would have found you. I would have found you.
You would, but like not like.
Just say you wouldn't have wanted me to find you, but I would have found you.
Okay.
Because at times I do like find people like, and that's the thing about like my podcast. Like you see, like even for Shiro, Kenya.
Yeah.
The girl that you said like you knew at least from the when I invited her to my podcast, I didn't know who she was.
For real.
I really didn't. Because I'm now going to her profile at the time and I'm like, okay, she doesn't post consistently, but there's small videos that I'm seeing here and there are very unique. So now I start talking to her like on the podcast and then I'm telling her back, but I can see like you seem like you have like just some background where you really trained or something. And then she's like, no, I used to host a TV show called Club Kiboko. I'm like,
yes.
I'm like, wait, what?
That's where I know her from.
I'm like, what the hell do you mean? And there you go. And even for my case, I just didn't know. But I always just go on someone's profile. Or if they pop up like on my or For You page, I will just, I think even for your case, was it video or pictures that I saw? I think I saw pictures before I started seeing your videos.
What? Where did you see my photos?
On like, there's a section, because I haven't started like posting the pictures on TikTok, the way somebody scrolls and stuff.
Yeah.
So I went to the picture section, and actually it was a picture that popped up. Like I think the
Wow.
one with slides.
Yeah.
So I go to your profile, and then I'm like, oh, she actually does like some really, really dope and unique
Yeah.
videos. But it was picture. You can only imagine. So just from the pictures, like, hey, who this? Let me just see. And then I'm like, oh, this is actually a very creative person. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I really do try, and even the guests that I bring on the show,
Yeah.
if you go through my profile, it's the same thing. You will notice, like, okay, these people seem unique. They're talking about unique things,
Yeah.
but not necessarily mainstream people.
True.
Yeah, but if it was going for like the most viral there's a list of people I would need, but I'm trying to pick on people who are still
are
like
upcoming.
developing like their talents,
Yeah.
and probably like after a year or two, if they come back, we'll have like a completely different conversation.
Yeah.
Like for your case, I can tell if you post consistently between now, the next 12 months,
it's gonna be a different story, right? That's what
Be
my
like-
mom tells me every
Yeah.
single time.
just 12 months, as long as you're consistent,
Mm.
I think it will change like a lot of things like around you. You'll be shocked. You'll be because
Yeah.
we're in the day and age where now like there's so many things that as long as people just see that consistency, and even what you're studying in school
Yeah.
are generally things that can
That
propel.
connect.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I
So
love
you,
my
even
course.
if you're going back at home, you're still kind of like polishing up what you're studying.
Yeah.
And that's crazy, by the way. Okay, so now another thing, just being on the social media platform before you started doing like content, like, you're talking about like the cringe thing. I've seen like a lot of people struggle with just finding like not their identity, but just position in social media. Like, were you somebody who was super social, or just more of an introvert?
Okay. Wait, on social media or
Also, even in person.
oh, okay.
On social media, of course, you are not posting, so that means you are definitely not talking
As
to a
a
lot of people.
person, okay, I kind of have social anxiety.
Mm.
But like if I start talking to someone,
Yeah.
I get carried away.
You get carried away.
I get carried away. Like I start now bonding with you, you know, I start learning you, and like I start speaking to you the way I feel like you'll be comfortable with.
Mm.
That's something I feel like is a talent I have.
Okay.
But if I go where they like around like a group of 7 people, I'd keep quiet the entire time.
The whole time.
Because I don't know what to say. I can't study everyone at the same time.
Oh, it's now too overwhelming because one person you
I'm
can
just
focus
gonna
on.
be quiet, until like now they start engaging me in the conversations they're having. Otherwise, I'd just be quiet the entire time.
So you'll just stare at people, just be
or I'll get into my phone.
I'll be like, who the hell is this just keeping quiet when us, we're just opening up, even sharing
So
our
when they
stories.
engage me like that, I'll now engage in the conversation, but I'll still be so reserved because like I don't want to be like too much. I don't want to like overshare. So I'm just like,
Okay. But I've noticed that with a lot of maybe people in Gen Z. I think so. That's something that I've noticed, because you also have to notice, because like for me, I'm a whole different era. I'm not Gen Z. So we were forced to kind of like, we had to socialize.
yeah.
But, like right now, if you're doing like, let's say your skits and you're getting like your videos and people are in your DM or comment section, you kind of get like engaged with people. You engage with people,
Yeah.
but online.
Online.
Never
Engaging
necessarily
online,
like
it's not that hard.
Yeah.
But in person,
a whole different ball game. You know that, right?
I really, really have to learn someone before engaging with them.
What?
Because I don't want to engage with you wrongly.
No. That's being too careful. What do you mean?
I'm like that. I'm just like that. Like that's something my mom has taught me
Yeah.
to just like learn someone before talking to them, because you can provoke them into like,
Into what?
some people are like easily provoked to anger because like I'm a joker. I joke
No,
a lot
listen.
in person. I
No,
joke a lot.
listen, you're talking to the worst person who does that, because I'm the kind of person who like people would be, okay, not crying about something that's, but something that, makes no sense. I'll still be cracking jokes,
Yeah.
and people will just be like, oh, is this really the time to do that?
Exactly.
This looks bad.
Now, you're feeling me right now, yeah?
I get you.
So you have to like read the person understand how they are, if they're like into jokes or not, because there are people who are literally not into jokes.
Yeah.
They
Well,
don't like
that's
jokes.
too much work though,
It's not too
especially.
much work. You just
No,
look at that.
have you gone to like, do you go to like social events to interact with people?
That's something I've said I really want to start doing.
Okay, you wait and see.
I'm
You wait and
scared, but
see.
I really
You
want to
see,
start going to
you,
these events.
I
Like,
think you would, it would open doors to like just, even finding people who
yeah,
have common things with you.
true.
People who've seen you like online collaborations. I think a lot of them will come from that.
I really want to.
But now a lot of you, of course, the reason why I'm asking that, it's because like that's why like even on your videos, I was like, okay, I could notice if you're doing videos with only your mom,
Yeah.
it's because maybe the people who are around you are not like content creators.
Yeah, and they're also like,
Yeah.
you see,
Reserved
yeah,
maybe.
they're reserved, or they're just like, maybe, no offense, but they're like not creative. Because you see, like making a video, my mom would come up with things like on the spot.
Yo,
Like if she's
that's
recording
crazy,
me,
yeah.
she'd come up with things on the spot and
Yeah.
would flow with the conversation.
That's
if we're
crazy.
doing like a small skit, she'll come up with words and it will be perfect. But like some friends of mine, they'd be like,
so
they'd
hard.
record me and then they'd just be like quiet the entire time. I'm like, you're supposed to be making it look realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's something also like for my case, because like most of my friends or people who are around me, and you also have to understand, like coming from an older age group,
Yeah.
these guys are like, somebody's in accounts, somebody's doing like medicine, someone is an actual doctor, a lawyer. So anytime I was doing like my creative things, I just looked crazy.
True.
Because I was always the one who's popping out the camera. We're on vacation, we're somewhere, I'm just with the camera
Just
recording. And just believe it or not, on Monday, with or without your consent, I'm posting whatever I recorded. So remember, it's not a skit. I am recording random things. And on Monday, I am posting. It's not like, guys, are you okay with
Are you
that?
okay with like,
And
no,
then they're just like,
I'm gonna post
they're
that.
like, why did you post that? But now looking back at it, like, 5-6 years later, most of them, they're always like, wow, do you remember like these pictures?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, do you dumbass guys remember the way it was like a problem when I was taking this? Now you're looking back at the memories and smiling and
you're like,
remembering
"Dude,
everything.
This day.
Imagine. So I was always like that kind of person. But
Yeah.
most of the people around me,
They're
but
not-
that's why, like,
meaning
even
I think you were in the wrong friend group.
of course, no. But that's the thing now. You see, all your friends can't be like just
you,
creatives. And that's something that a lot of people need to also understand. You can kind of like have different friend groups.
True.
Because here's another thing. Like, I have like a doctor friend. I have an accounts friend. I have somebody who's doing tours and travels and everything. It is, and I'm telling you, like, it's so easy to have all these people around you because one day it'll be somebody from your family who's sick.
Okay,
I'll
true.
call my
Okay,
doctor
yeah,
friend
you're making sense.
and
so
legit,
much.
he'll tell me like, go to this hospital. I have a friend there. I'll make sure he follows up on this, and this. And these are things that have actually happened like in my life. Okay, when it comes to things like taxes, I know a guy, like I'll just call. It's like, by this you work with, so the big company for
Yeah.
collecting taxes. don't any smoke with them. So, and he would advise me, he's like, if it's taxes, if you haven't paid this, figure out how you can do this. Otherwise, the penalties are going to be this. But it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Other than if you don't have these people in your circle, calling and being charged for consultation, because even doctors, they have to charge consultation.
Yeah.
Tax person, they'll charge for all those things. But if you have all these different set of friend groups, and that's why I'm saying going to social events, it will open doors now to like those friend groups of creatives. The same way now, you don't have a choice. We're friends. You can't see me in public and just pretend like you haven't seen me. But hey, you with your social anxiety, you have a lot to deal with.
I have a lot to deal with. I have a lot to deal with because this is the problem now. Because right now, most of my friends have gone to like at the river, the main campus, and some of them are doing like attachments, and others are just like. So me, I'm in school, like basically alone,
Yeah.
and like making friends is so
I
hard.
want you to. No. Listen. Why is it hard for you guys again, Gen Z, to make friends? Because
why.
everybody's just like, no, me. It's so hard for me. Social anxiety, whatever. I need time. All those things.
Let me
Just
tell
explain
you.
to
Let
me.
me just tell you. For me,
Yeah.
maybe it relates to other people, but like for
Yeah.
me, I might see you today, right?
Yeah.
And then like when I see you tomorrow, okay, let's say we've said hi to each other. Oh, my name is that. I've forgotten your name first of all. Like I've already forgotten your name. But that's not the problem.
The audacity. Okay.
The next day I'm just like in school, yeah. I'll see you, but like in my head now they're like voices asking me, should I like say hi? Should I not say hi? Wait, she can also say hi. So why should I be the
I
first one to
see.
say
You're
hi?
just thinking
But like
way too much.
okay, let me say hi. But like, what if she doesn't respond? What if she doesn't even
It's
remember?
okay if she doesn't like.
And like I debate with myself so much, I pass them as I'm debating.
No. We need to work on that. But let me ask you something. Now I want to pose like a challenge to you like right now. And you can't fail this exam. Because it will say quite a lot about you.
Ask.
Right? Are you ready?
I don't maybe.
Okay. So what's my name?
Damn.
You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm
But
talking-
I know the name of this podcast.
No.
I know the name of this
No.
podcast.
No.
I know it.
I haven't said about the podcast. I've asked you a very simple question. I've asked you a very simple question. Based on what you've told me about, like even
You
interacting
do
with other
remember
people.
my name?
It's Elsy.
Wow.
I mean, it's
Wow.
literally there, right? Wait.
You see.
So you really don't know my name?
I have maybe I've.
Isn't that wild? I've asked because you brought it up. You'll be like, yo, I'd say hi to you. And after I leave, I don't even know your name. So meaning.
It's not intentional. It's not. It's not. I forget. I genuinely
no.
just. You tell me your name.
No.
The side that has written your name flies away.
Why do you think of course, here's the thing. Like for my case, I have so many friends that I have to kind of like stay away from people at times.
What?
Because if I go to this place, I'll find like 10 people. If I go to this place, you'll go
You're
somewhere isolated like Limuru. I'm
Yeah.
like just chilling. You're like,
What?
yo, John. I've just said my name.
For me, it's the opposite. Joe.
Oh wow, guys. This one is broken. We have to fix her by the Mom, we have to fix this one.
Like, I get to a point where okay, for example, like, you say your name is Joe, right? I be like...
It's John, it's not Joe.
John.
Yeah.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I be like, Peter, Melvin,
but
John.
But why do you think that's like? I think it's maybe. I don't want to say you don't care, but it might sound like you don't care.
No, it's not like
I've said it might sound like, especially for my case, I wouldn't like. I'll just remind you enough times until you know. But for somebody else, you can only imagine somebody else who's struggling with also the social anxiety thing and connecting with new people. Even for their case, probably it's just the same thing as well. And I think that's something I've noticed with a lot of young people, but even creative ones. And I'm always like, what? Then somebody like me, I was just explaining to some other girl who was saying like, her with just being social with people is crazy. She can go to an event and even just talking to people is a struggle.
It's a struggle.
And I was like, I'm the worst person to meet when you're feeling like that. Because let's say my friend knows you and you don't know even like if you shake hands with someone or everything. If my friend just says like, yo, this is so-and-so, I've already hugged you already. By the time you even realize what's like, yo, what's up? What are you doing, Nini? Let's go try. Within like 30 minutes, I'll have overwhelmed you, but I'll make sure you're kind of like comfortable.
Yeah.
And I'm always saying like, even like on my podcast, if somebody comes and sits down, I have 5 minutes to make this person actually be comfortable and open up. I won't tell them, but that's my job. In the next 5 minutes, I have to make them like just relax. So I
feel like you're like kind of the best person to be around.
Yeah.
With, because like if I'm feeling like anxious, if I'm feeling like I don't know what to do or say, when I immediately see you, I'd be like open because I know like the type of a person you are. You get?
Makes sense.
Yeah. But me knowing my friends the way they are, okay, I have friends who would like when I see like this, home,
it's
comfortable,
good.
yeah. But they're like other people, like we're not so used to each other. Like it's just uncomfortable being around them.
So now, even in school, are there, like when you're studying such a course, do you notice like other people who are there, are also like creatives, or they're just people who like they're just people for the books. They're not there to.
You see, like now, being a girl who suffers from social anxiety, when you enter a room full of people, you don't focus with anyone. You just focus with you.
Really?
I am not even joking. When I go to class,
Yeah.
actually, I prefer sitting mbele.
So that
Now,
everybody
walking
else.
all the way, Adi Nyuma, everyone is looking at you. Or, okay, Sawa, I've gone all the way, Adi Nyuma. I love sitting in front, actually.
Yeah.
Because I just enter as I sit, avoiding attention so much. I just like don't focus with people how they are. I'm just like focusing with the teacher, because focusing with people I don't know, it's so hard. Because I'm never gonna talk to you. Maybe if we're sharing something.
But that's why I keep reminding you. You understand the industry that you're getting into.
My mom keeps on telling me, like, being a content creator,
Okay, yo.
ina aibu.
Imagine, no.
She says that.
Yeah, you have
every time.
But like I've said, like you've started content like creatively, like just recently, and I think there's so much for you to like just enjoy the process and the journey, because that's something it's always about the journey. I'm always telling people the destination is like good, but experiences here in between are what actually build your character and also like skill level. Now, like also another thing, just like being a girl like your age, I've seen like a lot of young girls also, Gen Z.
Yeah.
Just, the peer pressure thing. This girl has achieved this at this age. This girl has achieved this at this age. For getting cars like for their birthdays. Is that something that ever gets to you?
Now, this is something I've always wanted to address. You see, I've always wanted to address, like, you should follow people who are like you. Okay. Okay. This is the thing. If, for example, I'm following this celebrity who's always getting cars, who's getting money from the parents, who's like a daddy's girl or something. She has a lot of money. She's just always outside. I know very well I can't be outside at a certain time.
Yeah.
So people like those, you should like avoid following up with them, because it's gonna like make you feel peer pressured.
Yeah.
You're gonna want that lifestyle and you can't handle that lifestyle.
Yeah.
Another example, it's like, for example, body types. There are big girls, there are slender girls, there are girls like this, that. I feel like if you're a big girl, influencers you're supposed to be following up to should be big girls like you.
No.
Listen, girls who do videos like Get Ready With Me, they are going out, they're dressing in a certain way. If you're an Earth Girl aesthetic, you should be following Earth Girl aesthetic. Because when you start following baddies, you're going to feel out of place. You get. If you're a baddie, when you see an Earth Girl aesthetic, the first impression that comes,
after you finish.
Oh, Nimchawi, like those crazy things, you get. So a baddie should be followed. Actually, baddies follow baddies. Earth Girl aesthetics follow Earth Girl aesthetics. There's this, there's like goths follow goths. You can't see a goth following up to a baddie or pink girls and stuff.
I'm opening a picture as you explain. Just go on.
Yeah,
There's
so
something
I feel like you should like be following people who make you feel comfortable. Like there's this girl called Matonya. Matonya. Yeah, she does Get Ready With Me. She just styles outfits differently. You will hear the girls that follow her say that this girl gives me so much confidence in my body.
Yeah.
Because she's like unapologetically herself. She's herself.
Oh, what's her body type?
She's like chubby and thick. And she doesn't hide her stomach. She doesn't hide anything about herself. Yeah. And that's why I follow her. Because like, okay, we don't have the same body type, but she gives me so much confidence.
Yeah.
In the way I'm dressing.
I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
Before you started following her, are there some things maybe online that made you feel insecure?
Of course.
Really?
Yeah. Everything in social media, if it's not... Because, like, you see, there's this thing in social media that says a perfect woman should be like this. A perfect woman should dress like this. A perfect woman should, like, walk and behave like this.
What do they say a perfect woman should look like?
Okay, according to, like, the society, what depicts a beautiful woman is having a slim waist, of course, having big hair, having a small forehead, having a curvy body. That's what the society says a beautiful woman looks like. But not everyone is like that.
True.
Literally, not everyone is like that.
A very small percentage of people are like that.
Yes. And if you start following women who are like that, women who just do videos of them showcasing their body, how curvy it is, you will definitely feel insecure about your body, 100%.
Now,
you
can I
will want
respond?
to look like that. Yes?
Okay. It goes back to the same thing I was telling you.
Yeah.
You can't have friends who just look like you. It may,
True.
for one, it makes no sense because when you step outside the house, you'll meet somebody who's short,
Yeah.
somebody who's big,
Tall.
chubby,
everything.
thick, tall, all those people. And even on your day-to-day,
Yeah.
when you interact with people, whether it's in school, town, or if you've gone to thrift, in the shop, the supermarket, do you meet people who just look like you?
Of course not. But
In
everything-
fact, what are the chances that you see somebody who just looks exactly like you, like
oh
even
my
body
God,
type?
it's like
Impossible.
impossible. True.
But my counter argument was, even if it's following, you can't just filter out people because they don't look like you. You have to understand, even if you have, like, let's say, a girl group or squad of friends, maybe 3 or 4, everybody has a different body type.
True.
Will that mean that anytime you see your friend who looks like petite, maybe tiny waist or something, it will make you feel some type of way?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, for example, Athgala aesthetic or whatever.
Yeah.
How does someone know they're actually Athgala aesthetic? Because when we're growing up, everyone is just like, we're just there.
Yeah.
But like, what makes you think that you're Athgala aesthetic? It's the social media. Social media is what tells you social media displays everything for you there. It's up to you to pick what you feel comfortable in, right? So for example, Athgala aesthetic, they'll pick Athgala aesthetic. That's what makes them feel comfortable, right?
Yeah.
Girls who love doing makeup, they knew makeup very well because of social media. This is to mean that social media, it's like the food to our brain. It's what makes you know who you are.
But you get to choose.
But you get to choose, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to display a lot of things there. So you're going to pick what makes you happy, what makes you feel good, right?
Yeah.
So even gayism and everything, it was all brought by social media. Like it was in Kenya, I know. It was. But like when you start being in
social media has propelled it for sure.
Yeah, it has made you know like it's actually safe, it's actually okay to be gay.
Yeah.
It's all social media that feeds you all this.
True.
So what I'm saying is social media, it's a big thing. It's like 90% of what you are. I'm not even gonna lie. It's
to
like
the young generation.
To the young generation, of course.
That's for sure.
It's like big right now because like back then haikuwa that much.
It wasn't.
So right now it's there. So what's feeding me? What's making me know like if I tie a headscarf like this and let my hair like this? It's because of Pinterest. It's something I've seen on Pinterest.
Okay.
Singejua, I can do this without Pinterest, right? So what I'm saying is, as a girl or as a person, if you feed yourself with like negativity, that's what you'll get. That's what
hold
you'll
on.
If you feed yourself with negative.
Hold on. Now I still have I still have a counter for that. That's what I'm saying. Why are you calling it negative?
No, it's an
'Cause
example.
the other part,
That's an example.
But I'm just saying, you see, now there's some girl there who's petite,
No,
minding her own business.
This is like out of that Kwanzaa. It's like
it's not.
Yeah, it's just like out of context Kwanzaa.
True,
If
but
you feed yourself with negativity.
But to be honest, in that defense, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you know, like, there's some other girls who are skinny,
I know,
and they're trying to gain weight.
Exactly.
But also that's the thing, like,
they're
especially
following
with
people who they're following people who say being thick is the it thing right now. If they follow women who embrace their bodies the way they are, they will start embracing their bodies. That person will become their role model. That's where role models come from.
But I think with women, what I've come to realize, it's like when somebody's on this other side, they always want this other side. And somebody when they're on this other side, they want this. So like for a guy, it's just like always confusing because you'll find somebody saying like, I'm so insecure because I And then you get somebody who's like, I'm just trying to lose weight. One of the best examples that I would give you,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm saying like I have to go a bit against your theory, is like when Lizzo was actually like big and people were roasting her
Yeah,
online and
yeah.
everything. She was just like, you know what, I'm big and proud and everything.
But she lost weight.
Have you seen her recently?
Yeah, I've seen she's lost so much.
No, like a couple of weeks ago, she was banning pictures of her old self,
True.
setting them on fire,
Okay.
meaning that
She
like,
wasn't comfortable.
she wasn't comfortable for one. But also like now what happens to the girls who are following her, because she was saying like, be big, be bold, and be proud of yourself. Now she's lost weight. How many followers does Lizzo have, and how much influence does she have?
So much. But if
Crazy.
people were following her, that means they were with her throughout the entire journey of her losing.
Yeah.
That means she made people know losing
Yeah.
weight is okay, because she's
So now they have to
weight.
start losing weight again.
Listen, this
Yeah.
is what you see. Okay, for example, you see like someone, this dupe of Ariana Grande, this something page.
Yeah.
She copies Ariana Grande. What every face she goes through, she copies Ariana Grande. Basically, she's obsessed with her.
Sheesh.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
If Ariana Grande loses weight, she also loses weight. If Ariana Grande changes her hairstyle, she
Yeah.
changes her hairstyle. Because Ariana Grande, basically, is like her role model. And she's like, she wants to be like her.
Yeah.
Yeah? If I want to be like, let's say, what celebrity? For example, let's say I want to be like Ajib.
Who's that?
Ajib Gadani.
Yeah.
She hits the gym. If I want to be like her, I'm going to hit the gym because
Yeah.
I want to be like Ajib. If she makes videos of her singing in front of the camera, that's what I'll also do because that's what I want to be. I want to be like Ajib Gadani. You see? Whoever you follow
I
on
want to
social-
throw you also an example. If she
Yeah.
likes girls, you also have to like girls because that's what.
Yeah, if you see Ajib Gadoni likes women, you'll also start feeling like, oh, I actually even like women. Like, what's
You
the
don't
big
think
deal?
that's crazy though?
It's
If you're
crazy.
following-
That's why I'm saying social media has so much influence on
It's
us.
crazy though.
Has so much influence on us, and
That's
it's
true.
upon us to pick what we want
What
to portray.
works- yeah,
what
yeah,
works
true.
for me.
Yeah, true.
exactly. So if I follow women who hit the gym every single day, I'll start hitting the gym because it's so interesting to me that she's actually doing it. I'll want to hit the gym because of her.
Yeah.
You see. So when we go back to our topic, there are petite women in my friend group, yeah? It's all in the mind. And what feeds our mind is social media. If
True.
I'm comfortable with being the way I am, when I see other people, I'm just like, okay.
No big
Okay,
deal.
like
Yeah.
no big deal, because my mindset is changed from what I feed myself on social media.
Yeah.
If the movies you watch is pure drugs and stuff, you'll find yourself thinking drugs is cool. I'm not even joking, and
No.
you'll start using drugs.
No way, you can't do that.
I'm
Yeah,
not
why?
even kidding.
You know that's scary because you're saying it. It's like people actually watch it. No, but I do
Yeah,
know a lot of
90%.
people who do that actually.
Yeah, like this Monday movies,
Which one?
the European the movies from London,
Yeah.
like Top Boy.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
swear,
Yeah.
if you've watched Top Boy,
Yeah.
you'll find yourself speaking like them one way or another.
yeah.
As in it's
No, you guys
interesting
are just influenced way too
Easily,
much.
we-
Easily.
yes, it is.
Which is
And
good,
now
but it
'cause
can
we
be
know that-
dangerous
yeah,
as well.
Now that we know that,
Yeah.
you have to be careful with who you're following on social media.
Okay, actually, no,
Not
that
like
makes
following
sense.
as in clicking the button, but when you unafuatilia, like who are you looking up
You can even mute like their stories if you don't want to see consistently everything
Okay,
that they're doing.
for example, Rono. I love Rono so much. I love how she thinks. I love everything about her.
Yeah.
You see? And so there are people who don't like her personal life, how she does everything, but they just like her content.
Yeah.
So
True.
you can follow her
That's
content, but like don't follow up to her lifestyle. For example, if you follow, good example, these motivational women,
Yeah.
these girls who love motivating women differently. There
Yeah.
are women who love saying, for example, oh, cheat on your man. You can cheat on your man. It's not a must to have one boyfriend. You can have more than one.
True.
And there are women who say you can have one. Like it's okay to have one. Trust me, whatever you feed your brain with, it's what you will be. If you watch women who say like cheating is okay, just use his money, go with his money, and like it's not a must because men are not enough. They're not worth everything. They're not worth us. If you watch women who say that, trust me, you'll find yourself asking for money from men and saying like they're not worth it, and you go eat the money and you don't go see them, and you'll become someone different because that's
You
what
cooler
you
that
watch.
fair.
You cooler that fair because that's what you watch. That's what you watch, and what you watch is what you become. Literally. And that's why I'll stand by saying, if you're a woman going through so much insecurities and you know it, you have to like look at the people who you're following,
Actually
because the
true.
people who you're following are influencing what you want to be. They're influencing that actually I follow this girl, she actually doesn't have she has like this curvy body, and me, I'm built here like a Kikuyu. Trust me, that's what you'll be thinking every single time you wear a dress. You wear a dress,
Okay.
her image comes to your mind, and
Yeah.
you're like, I'm not looking like her. You change. And
But
there are
you,
women out there who actually, confidence is the outfit,
but
not the
it's,
outfit.
but that's why I'm saying like it's so crazy to know that there are people who actually live like that, because like for my
Yeah.
case, I just don't care.
I
I
was at a point where I was living like that, but I grew up and I realized like it's
okay,
not worth it.
what wasn't making you happy about
Okay,
yourself?
there's this. Okay, like not about myself. I can't say my insecurities here because
Oh,
everyone will.
okay.
But
Hold on, not at the air.
an
But
example,
I'm trying to understand like exactly,
an
because there's
example.
somebody else would look at you and say like she's just so perfect, she
Perfect,
has a
yeah,
nice
of
body
course,
and everything, and then here you are, and then they hear you saying, they're like, "I,
yeah.
mbona
It's
si
like
mimi nipewe
Beyonce.
basi, si you
It's
just
like
give me that."
Beyonce is so perfect,
Yeah,
but there's a time she was asked like, "What are your insecurities?" And she was like, "Oh, my ears. Oh my gosh, my ears."
ears.
She's literally
Ah,
she literally said her ears are so big and she hates them. That's why she covers them. And like she's like she can't mention other insecurities because you people will start looking at
oh,
it and you see.
guys will start roasting you on TikTok after
Yeah.
this.
So what?
Guys will start, if you like, let's say now when we're talking, and then you
And
say your
say, my
insecurities,
insecurities this.
and then
People are
now they
gonna be
pick,
now
that's
looking
now what
at
they'll be
that.
looking at, like
Yeah.
on
So you'd
TikTok.
rather not say.
Okay,
But
true.
I'd say something that was making me feel a little bit off was like I had this friend and she became like TikTok famous and stuff. We're the same age, we live the same area, nini. But like every single time I saw her, because obviously when you upgrade, you change the friends around you. It's
No,
I
no,
trust me.
what's
First of all, she moved out from where she used to stay.
okay, women, by
So
the way,
I'm
that's
not.
not normal. That's not a good thing to do.
It's not a good thing to do, but
Okay,
it's the
go.
reality.
Okay, go
The
on.
minute I start, like, for example, I become, for example, famous or something,
Yeah.
uh, the people I collab with, they start becoming my friends. We become friends. And so tunapata tuna hang out sana na huyu because we do content together. She understands me. We're on the same level of creativity and everything. On social media, we're in the
Yeah.
same stages. So I'm not saying your friends mean nothing, but you find yourself hanging out less with them because they're not promoting what you have. They're not helping you.
Most of the
You
time
get-
you'll spend with the creatives now.
yeah, you see. So that's what happened with her. And she started hanging out with like all those other people. Da, 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 da. And so I'm
Did
like,
she leave you?
she I can't say okay, leave is a strong word, okay? Leave is a strong
No,
word.
leave means leave. You know what we mean by that.
She just became like famous and now when I'm chilling with my friends are like, oh, do you know this girl? And she's like, oh, I mean they're talking about her and I'm like, damn, I knew that girl.
Oh, like you're not even like that close
Girl.
anymore.
We don't even follow each other on it.
No, I think that's crazy though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I
And-
think with girls, I'm seeing girls do like
No,
things on
it's
the
not
extreme.
intentional. No, look at this.
No, it's intentional.
She became famous when I had like my other Instagram account and like
But
I
we were
deleted
friends,
that.
though.
We were friends, yeah, but right now we don't interact that much. Like we drifted. It's literally drifting because she moved away from where she was staying. We moved schools till change to like till change. You see? And I've been so people are talking about her and I'm like, I know her, but like right now. So me following up to her. Now listen, this is where my point is. I don't know if it makes sense,
Yeah.
but I saw a girl saying that like it's okay for people to like drift from you if they've changed their status of living.
Nah.
It's actually normal because you can't tell me you'll be hanging out with the people. Okay, yes, you
Oh,
will,
Okay.
but you guys will drift because now you have so much to
No,
do.
and that's what I've said. Like, even with friends, you have to understand like how you're moving. And I'll let you
Yeah.
get back to you. Because like for my case, I can say like I have like my broke days.
Yeah.
and then I found myself like in a way better position.
True.
Now, I can't necessarily say that now, fuck everybody else who's like huko hivyo, I left them huko nyuma.
Of course, but you're
But
not
now
saying
but now,
that.
especially for girls, I don't understand. But for my case, I would say it would be because now I have to move differently because like there's a lot at stake. Things like money, the things that are around me, probably they are way more expensive.
True.
So I can't have somebody who's here and they're looking at like a small camera. They might think it's small and they pick it and that camera is like $1,500. You see? Now that's crazy because I already know this person and I'm like, okay, you can't be close. We can still be friends. We can say what's up and everything. We won't be hanging around the same way we used to. But I'm not calling you like, Nini. But I think with girls, what I've seen, it's always the extreme that you cut off completely, like everyone completely. Because me, like my
the
friend,
fame gets to your head, you know.
Yes, that's something that I've seen exactly.
Yeah, true,
but like just staying in touch. Me, there are people that I talk to, like we're talking like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
We still talk, but it doesn't mean we have to be like, around each other.
Yeah.
But no ill intentions. But the way you said, with girls, I've noticed like they always take it to like.
It's understandable to me, honestly. Because like when fame gets to your head, you can't control it. Now you want to hang out with people who are on an even higher level than you.
And that's why also it's very important for people to understand. And I'm always trying to say, like, you also have to know that in Kenya, yes, we do have celebrity status, but it's not that much of a celebrity status.
True.
We're talking about...
when fame gets to someone's head, they tend to think like they're on a different level than everyone.
Yeah.
Which is honestly understandable. You can't say it's not understandable because you don't know how people control how they react to how they feel, you know. So if you feel like you're in a different status, obviously, if you're a person who reacts quickly, you'd be like, my friends now, they're not helping me anymore because they don't do what I do. So I need people who do what I do. But I'm not saying that's what happened with her. I think we just like drifted. Because Pia, I was in high school, she was in high school, and like she was in a different school. Oh, my mom took my phone. So like we just drifted kabsa, as in kabsa, and now we don't talk, we don't follow each other on any social media. And my point was, this was my point. The more I keep on like following up her lifestyle, the more pissed I get because that's a lifestyle I actually want. You get like to hang. Who doesn't want to hang out with celebrities and like go out?
They're the most boring people, by the way. You know that.
But like, you see, back then I used to think like when you hang out with celebrities, when you go back to school, you're the it thing.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to be the it thing in school so bad. It's crazy. Like, So I wanted that, and every single time I went home and checked my laptop, I saw her. I'm like, she's living life. When she goes to, she does makeup. She records videos of her dancing, and she looks so pretty. And people know her. My friends know her. Our school is talking about her, and I'm like, I really want this, but I came to realize, okay, I suffered the entire thing. Yeah. Or when I finished high school, in my first year, and when I came to the realization that like the more I follow what she's doing, the more I get hurt. So what if I just like cut all cords and I stopped following up to her lifestyle? And
when I stopped, you're the one who changed. It's not her who changed.
Listen, I did that for my own good.
You got her, ladies and gentlemen. You got her. You know how when celebrities grow or people grow and then they say, people started changing around me. That's exactly what they mean. You know that, right?
Listen, I did that for my own good because I was hurting.
I understand.
And there's no way I could get to her because obviously she has so many DMs. When I DM her, she'll see it maybe.
If you
she
guys
might
were
ignore it.
No. If you guys were friends, and I'm telling you, if you guys were friends,
she'll
not. And genuine friends,
she'll not. But
so you were not genuine friends.
Maybe we were not, and I didn't know.
And maybe at times friendships change as you grow older, because at times you'd think like, oh, this is my friend, and maybe you're just not even friends.
Yeah.
So.
And I really play a good role as a friend, and I feel like people don't actually reciprocate the same. And so I don't know until something like that happens, or when
you're more of a giver.
I'm more of a I love being a good friend to my friends.
And understand this. Kevin Hart said this in like one of his videos. He was saying like, just because you have a good heart and you're a giver, do not expect other people to do the same to you, because it will be very frustrating. Because you see,
Yeah.
that's you.
Yeah, like I'm there for you and everything, but you're never there.
No, that's not. You should not
Yeah, I
expect
should
that
not
from
expect
people.
it from people.
And also you shouldn't change how the way you move and how you think, because
Exactly,
that's
exactly.
just your personality.
Yeah,
So it's unfortunate, but most givers
don't receive the same.
don't receive the same.
So that's what I did with that friend. Like I really, I loved her honestly.
Yeah.
We were good friends, but her lifestyle was giving me. I was so happy for her. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I was happy for her, but like I also wanted the same, but I couldn't get it. And so the more I follow up to her, she's giving me peer pressure. You know, like now I want to be like you. Like, what are you doing? And I started doing like so cringe videos of me that those videos I don't want to remember.
Oh, there's some videos you archived and stuff.
I was dancing. I deleted that TikTok account. I don't know if I deleted it or I lost the password. I don't know, but I don't have it.
You had to start a new TikTok.
I deleted that. I lost the password, I think, and I just created a new TikTok account, the one I have now.
Yeah.
And I was just there. I followed her again, but then I just told myself like, and
I think
even in high school, there were girls who I looked up to so bad. Like they were the girls I wanted to be friends with, but they never wanted the same. Or let me say, we never clicked the same way because we were in different classes. So the more I follow up to them, the more I want to be like, I want to know you. I really want to be your friend.
Yeah.
But I can't be your friend because maybe you don't want to. You get.
I think,
So when it gets to that, it just
you're in a very beautiful age, I think, where all these things that you think matter, imagine they don't. Because
I grew from that.
in a few
This is
years, you'll
what
just
happened.
look, oh, no, yeah. But if you think about it, like, they actually just, like, even the way now you're doing, like, your own thing, that's why I've told you, 12 months, you're just consistent. The way you're doing your skits, dances, and whatever it is that you're doing on social, 12 months
From
now, things will be completely different. And even the things that maybe you're thinking like, hey, now I'm collabing with this person, I'm doing with this person, you'll be so shocked, because that's why I'm saying, like, even celebrity status in Kenya, I'm always trying to think and tell people, like, it's not, haven't you guys seen people like they can't pay rent and they're asking for fans online? So do you want the celebrity status, or do you want actually to be successful in what
I
you're
want
doing?
to be successful in what I'm doing.
And be able to take, like, you can be able to even, like, take your mom on vacation, and the one who's sorting it out, it's like, yo, mom, by the way, I have this partnership with this airline, by the way, they're telling us to go, and
Yeah, just
and it's on you.
And it's on me.
Can you imagine?
Hey, my dad would be like, hey, tycoon.
It's like, sasa achane now. You guys enjoy yourself. But it will just make more sense. And that's what I'm saying. Think about, like, even like it's crazy. And that's what I'm saying. Like, at times, even just as humans, at times we maybe seek, like, validation somewhere else.
True.
When you've just said here, your number one supporter
is my mom.
The one person who comes up with skits randomly.
It's my mom.
The one person who forced you and consistently was telling you, like, start doing content.
Yeah. So, like, she's the only.
So you see, the one person that you should be looking at and saying, like, hey, by the way, mad props for this and that.
It's my mom.
Because she's always pushed you, even when you're having these second thoughts of, like, if it's not me, I want to be like this person. No, you're forgetting the one person who's always cheering you on.
And I've never told her. And if I told her, my mom would, like, slap me with reality.
Oh, yeah, she'll just give you, like, yo.
Slap me with reality, and I didn't want reality at
Oh.
But that was then. Right now, knowing what I know now, I'm sure, like, then I would have acted differently. Because now, I know what I'm saying. Basically, it's like what I follow on social media really reflects what I am. Okay. And so if you follow things that give you peer pressure in bad, there's good peer pressure, there's bad peer pressure.
Yeah.
There's good, there's bad.
Motivational, of course, like we're saying.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm feeding myself with good things on social media. I'm feeding myself with what I want to become on social media, because I don't want to be. Because I have friends who are always like, Elsy, why don't you wear, like, this, there's this clothes, like, it's pure strings.
It's pure strings.
Like the cloth is not there. It's just strings connecting to strings. It's a cloth.
Yeah.
But it's like strings.
Oh, wait, somebody's saying, why wouldn't you need
Yeah,
that?
like they'd give me an option as we're dressing up to go somewhere.
No, I don't think you have to, though.
No, listen.
Oh, when you're going out.
Yeah, maybe, for example, when we're going
not
out
for
and they're like,
content.
why can't you just, like, wear this? And, like,
The way you're holding it like
there's no other
That's
way you
literally
can
how
hold
it is.
They're so cute. Aki, my friends wear them and they look so... But what I believe is that, like, I just can't wear that. Like, it's just me.
Okay, why?
You know? It's just me. Like, also, people... I don't know.
And I'll explain to you why.
Why? I have morals. Oh,
No,
that's rude. Wait, my friends also have morals.
No. I haven't even said anything. I've just said, like, just depending on how your mom and your dad are, it plays a very... people just don't understand this, but it plays a huge, huge role. And I think that's why I'm always saying, like, even, like, on my podcast, when I bring different guests, and even when people are talking about, like, their childhood experiences and everything, a lot of external reflection, it's from, like, just their upbringing and their parents. If they lacked something, they'll be looking for something else. If the parent convinced them, like, hey, you're good with this, you can achieve this is your dream, completely different. I've had, like, let's say, I've had OnlyFans guests on my podcast. And first question, just ask about the dad and see how their eyes change.
For real.
Completely different. Somebody who was disappointed by their dad, completely different. Somebody who was disappointed by their mom, completely different. And somebody who doesn't have both, completely different people. It affects people completely differently.
Yeah.
So I'm even saying, like, if I was to have a kid, I just don't even... I'm scared because of, like, just have seen so many people, like, the outcomes. And I'm just trying to think of, like, what if it doesn't work with, like, the baby mom? I'll be like, hey, listen, you have to work this out. First of all, because, like, the kid is going to be affected, like, terribly.
True.
Even if you want, like, but it does affect kids. That's why, like, even for your case, when I ask you, like, okay, why can't... Because, if you want, you can wear those clothes.
Yeah.
But when I'm asking you, like, but why can't you? Because you're saying, like, it's just not me.
It's just not me.
It's parenting.
I'll not be comfortable.
It's your parents. It's your parents. Because you at the back of your head, you think, like, okay, would mom be happy if, like, you're okay?
It's okay. I don't even look at that. That's my main point here is, like, the social media.
No. Here's the thing. Because it's going to be posted. If
gonna
it's
be
3
posted,
inches,
yeah.
Now the same way, think about it this way. Your dad came back with, like, the video he saw, like, on Twitter. Now, if he came back
of me now dressing
with
crazy.
the strings, even you will feel like you let him down. But even for you, you'll feel like you let him
I'm
down.
letting them down, so I just can't do that.
Because they'll just ask you, like, okay, what is it that you wanted that we haven't given you?
True.
So that's what I'm still saying. Still, parenting, like, also plays, like, a big role. And also, don't forget about your number one supporter. The one person who's encouraging you to go through this journey. Try and talk to her when you're having, like, those hurdles.
Yeah, I talk to her, like, a lot.
But she didn't know you were going through that thing where you're saying, like,
that's...
yeah, and it's kind of tricky because...
I didn't tell her, because, you see, it was back then when I didn't trust her, when she was telling me, let's do videos, and I'm like, no, I can't do that. It was back then when I didn't, like, understand.
Okay, listen. Why would you use even the word saying, like, I didn't trust her? This is your...
Because, no, listen, I didn't trust her because, okay, knowing what I know now, when she asked me back then, ningesema, yes, let's do it.
Yeah.
Because nilikuwa naona ni kama, like, this stuff is, like, so cringe to me, I can't do it. And now my mom is telling me, let's do it. And I'm like, no, mom, you want me to look so bad on social media. You're looking here so pretty. Me, I'm here looking so bad. I can't do this. So I didn't trust her. Kumbe she didn't want me to, like, do this content for her. She wanted me to do it for me.
But when you listen to yourself, are you listening to what you're saying? Because let's assume you have a daughter.
Yeah.
And she says she doesn't trust you. No. Listen.
That would be so painful.
But just think, not even just the painful part, but it's because, like, your mom really wants you to win.
Of
She
course.
has no
And
she
I
has
was in
no
my
reason.
teenagehood phase. All teenagers don't trust
Or
their
like it's
parents.
that place where you're like, hey, maze mama pana.
Hapana,
Yeah.
sasa hii tunafanya nini sasa?
Oh, okay.
You see,
True.
so trust like wasn't there kidogo because
Yeah.
nilikuwa teenager. I wanted to do this. My mom didn't want me to do this. She wanted me to do this. I'm like,
And also just understand,
But
now I'm sure you.
I listen to her and I'm skizanga kisema,
Yeah.
let's do this. I'm like, let's do it.
And even just life advice. I know at times it seems far-fetched, but just say like somebody who's been through your shoes, and like that's a woman. She knows.
Yeah.
She knows. Like even though you've said like if the energy is off a bit, she can tell you like, hey, just be careful. Like for my case, I've had like guests at times, and then maybe they're doing their thing with content and stuff, and then they would just ask me like advice. It's like, hey, what do you think? Should I do this and that? I'll be like, no, I don't think it's a good move. And they would go and do the exact thing that I've said it's not a good move. I swear, it's like they were just waiting for me to say like, don't do this, and then now they go and do. And then I'm just like, what? But I'm just saying like even now it comes to things even like friendship, you should be able to tell your friends the truth. Now people know me for that.
Yeah.
People, they just know it's like, this one won't sugarcoat. He'll just tell me. I won't be afraid to tell, hey, come on, man. This person is using you. This is not the right move.
True.
But if anything happens, whatever you do with this information is up to you. But me, I've played my part as a friend. And that's why it takes me back to like, your mom, just the same way I've said, like, if you have a daughter now, wouldn't you want the best for her?
Of course I'd want the
wouldn't
best
you
for
guide her, give her advice with everything?
Yeah. Knowing what, and I'll not like guide her to things she doesn't love. I'll guide her to things she wants. Like if she doesn't want to be a doctor, I'm not gonna be like, go to nursing school, go to uni school, medical school. And I'll be like, oh, you're into acting and creativity? Good. Just go to a communication school and learn how to communicate with people first. True. And then go to this, and then go to that, and then go to, that's what I'd do. And
now like another thing, because I know we've clocked like also like our time, but we still can always do like a part 2 and stuff. But I still have like some things I have to ask.
Yeah.
Now like even just being in school, trying to figure out like the content thing and everything, right? And even like just say like, your mom being like your right hand musketeer, or, but when you're dealing with things like you've said, people slide in the DM, right? Trying to reach out to you, maybe trying to take you out and stuff. Like, how do you deal with like even things like dating at your age?
Yeah.
Because like I think now things are so different. Like I don't even understand how you guys are moving nowadays. It's so confusing, but is it something that you embrace, you're trying to figure out, or you're thinking of like focusing on your career first, and then when the time is right, then then that's something you can, because I'm sure people do slide in your DM, right?
True.
There we go.
But like I feel like online is not the best place to find someone. Like, for example, some people DM you with like they want to be with you or I genuinely I feel like that's a wrong move. So I basically, no offense, but like ignore, because I just can't be with someone I've met online.
Really?
Sadly, I can't.
Is this the same person who has social anxiety?
You see, I'd rather.
So where will you meet them if it's not online?
I believe men should make the first move.
But where though? Where ideally, what would make sense to you if like somebody's approaching you? It's like, okay, so online, it's just not like what you'd go for. But what would make sense for you if somebody's approaching you? And not scare you away as well, because like also they have to read like,
Yeah, the room and my vibe and everything. Because
they might say the wrong thing also, and you're like,
yeah. So
and scare you away.
I love people who have like, a brain. Listen, like for example, you approach me and like you start saying crazy things like, oh, when can I take you out? Like I feel like
taking you out is
too
crazy.
Soon. That's too soon to ask me that.
Wait, someone asking you to take you out is crazy.
No, it's not bad. It's good, but like it's just like it's not the perfect timing. How about you befriend me first?
Okay, so I'll befriend you in what way?
Just,
like how will they get to know you?
Just like just befriend me. Like, yes, you've approached me, but like, don't come to me with
This is
like
in person or are we talking online?
in person. Online,
Okay.
I'm really scared to like
Okay.
date online. I'm saying, like, for example, you've seen me in school or something,
Okay.
and you or outside, and you really, really actually maybe let's say like me, and you want to get to know me. Don't come to me with you saying that I actually want to date you. I want to be the father of your children. I want no. Oh my God! I'll literally die. I'll literally die. Just be swift with it. Just be smooth with it, and be like, oh, can we like be friends? Da, da, da. Like, can we like switch numbers and like just like talk to me if you notice that I really have to go somewhere. Don't keep me there with your stories. Just like let me
Yeah.
go. And then like as we talk on the phone online, encourage more meetups and link ups. Don't be like now on the phone, because most guys these days don't want to put in the effort of like, I want to be seeing you, I want to be taking you out on dates, I want to like just be around you. Men these days feel like as long as we're talking online, you're officially my girl. And that's not how it works with me. I don't know how other girls work, but that's not how it works
For
with
you,
me.
no.
It doesn't work with me. Okay, yes, she'll send me money and everything, but like honestly, I'm not looking for money, because I have my own money.
Hey. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. You
I
don't
have
even,
it.
she doesn't even want money, guys.
I don't get me wrong, okay? Okay, you
Oh,
can
okay,
give
okay,
me
okay.
money
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
want,
Okay, yeah, yeah.
But like the point here, it's not money. You know, I'm not those girls that like go after money. I go for interest. Like
Yeah.
if you're interested in me, show it.
Okay.
Just show me you're interested. Stop acting like I'm the man. Act
No,
like you're the
I've
man.
heard that a lot, like also with just like a lot of.
Yeah, they want us to be the ones who are always texting them, always calling them, always planning meetups every single time.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yet them
that's
they're
crazy. Yeah.
doing nothing.
They just relax.
They
They'll just show up.
chill guys.
They'll
Just
show
a
up.
chill guy.
You know, like actually on Shiru's episode, like that's gonna come out. I still haven't released it. Like the one we shot after that.
Yeah.
She was talking about like they went on a date with this guy who asked her out, and then she paid for the meal,
Hey.
and then no, and then I think the guy, like the guy was supposed to meet up with the friends or something,
Yeah.
and then
You
the
just
friends
left.
showed up, and then because she hadn't finished her food, one of the friends started eating her food. And he was just like, "Yo, are you done with that?" And then she said, "Like, yeah." And then the guy just like munched up everything, and it was funny. But like I've seen that now, like consistently with also like,
It's
and I think
actually
that's
not even
like
funny
a,
on
a
my end.
shift, like or a lot of like even my previous guest, she said like that's what I'm looking for in somebody who can actually like make those plans, make an initiative, and
Show that you actually love me or you actually like me. And the best way to show it is that you actually always want to be around me.
always.
Okay, always is a strong word, but you just want to be around me.
Oh, okay.
Every
Okay.
chance you get, you ask me where I am, or you ask me what I'm doing, and then I'm telling you, like, maybe for example, I'm just chilling at home, and then you just like, hey, can we just like go maybe for a, let's just go outside and like maybe eat something, or let's go for a walk, or let's.
Oh, what do you like doing? Like, let's say if somebody was taking
I like painting. Honestly, I like painting. I don't paint a lot. Okay.
somebody
I
can
don't
take you
have
for those
paintings,
sip and
but like
paints.
yeah, you can just let's go there and just like chill together. You can like take me to a place where there's just like maybe this horse riding Ninis. We just go there and we watch. Like we're just doing a lot of
jockey
nothing,
thing.
but we're hanging out together. The more we
okay.
hang out, the more we get to know each other. Not through the phone, because I can lie. I can be texting you laughing emojis, and I'm so pissed at you. I'm so pissed. I'm just like, ha ha ha. I'm like, the internet, the social media, I mean, the online can lie. I can lie to you so much. I just want to see you, and like, I want to see how you're reacting to some things. Because, like, there's no way as I could text Kitu and you know that, like, Nijwe, that you don't like that. I'll have to, like, hang out with you to know that, oh, you don't like me doing this. Oh, you don't like me saying this. Oh, you don't like jokes. Oh, you don't like this. I'll know through physical interaction instead of online.
And I've told people, like, it's funny because, like, even for my case, there's some people, like, I've stopped, maybe we're just trying something and I stop talking to them because I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't like doing the phone thing too much because, there are people who, like, let's say I'm not the kind of person you'll call and then put you on loudspeaker at your video call you were talking for 1 hour. I'm not doing that. Like we can do like just like the meetup and we can do like even hang out the whole day. But I'm not hanging out like on phone, like I'm doing like a video call. It's like this.
Okay, video call aside, but like
but like talking for like an hour?
Yeah, on the phone.
No way. I can't. Okay, I know girls like that. But I'm just saying.
You can't do that.
Like if it's somebody who has things to do,
it's hard.
It's kind of hard.
But you can't tell me you have things to do every time.
I do.
Like,
because I'll be taking you out. I'll be handling. You won't need to think about like, today I need my money for. No. I'm handling that. Okay. So let me just work. But when we meet up, we can hang out like the whole day.
So, okay. It's okay. You okay.
On phone, how long should it be a conversation normally? If, like, let's say you're catching up with someone.
Okay, leave calls alone.
Okay.
We have like the normal text.
Yeah.
I swear, like just texting, chatting with your girl, even if you're telling her like a lot of nothing, you just chatting with her makes her feel affirmed.
For how long though? If you're chatting, like
not every time, but like if you're busy, just say, I'm gonna do this right now. I'll come back. We talk later. That's okay.
How many times in a day?
How many times in a day should we talk?
Like just even chat. If I'm just trying to figure out like how many times. What makes sense?
You can't tell me like even that microsecond. Like for example, if we're taking a break. If I take my phone, for example, I had a man and he's texted me.
Oh, you're single right now?
Text him back.
Oh, you say, hey guys, yes, DMs, guys, yo, hey guys, do your thing. Okay, back to what you're saying.
If I had a man, the first thing I'd do is respond to that. That's the first thing I'll do. Respond to him. Obviously, okay, ningekuwa nimemwambia niko kwa podcast, right?
Yeah.
And then he'd be like, how is it going? Of course, I'm in the podcast. He knows I'm in the podcast. When we take a break, I'll respond to him because he's the guy I love. I'm in love with this guy. And so chatting with him, it's therapeutic to me. Talking to him, it's therapeutic to me. So you can't tell me that you love me. But like when you get your phone, the first thing is you text the boys, you go to the class group, I'm left.
So is this something that should... Okay, let's say you're in a relationship and stuff. That's something maybe like, let's say even if you're married, you'd expect the same thing.
Okay, marriage is different. But like...
Because I want to pose a question to you.
I feel like dating, it's like more of like first impression matters.
Yeah.
We can't be dating and you're not...
If you're already my girl, do I have to text you like 24 messages
you
like in a day? You have
to keep... Let me tell you. Yeah. You've bought food.
Yeah.
Are you going to leave it there or are you going to put it in the fridge?
Put it in the fridge, okay.
We put it in the fridge, right? Meaning you're preserving the food. You can't just leave it there. It'll haribika. When you get a girl, you can't just like leave her. You have to keep on talking to her. You have to keep on...
You're saying you can't just leave her. She's not a child that I'm leaving.
That's what men do. Finally, we're dating. Yay! That's it.
No.
That's it. I don't talk to you.
I'm just trying to think, okay, what about like, let's say, a morning text, afternoon, and evening text? Is that good enough?
So what are you telling me? Like a morning, afternoon, and evening?
Morning, like you slept well, and then maybe for afternoon, like, okay, if you had your lunch, and then even like, okay, if you have had a good day and everything.
Oh my God.
No, hold on. I'm just asking. You're
texting me good morning.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. You've eaten lunch? Okay.
Yeah.
Good night.
Okay, do you need to... I mean, if you haven't eaten, like, should I buy you some food?
I'd feel like you're treating me like those weird guys on social media who actually want to get me. Those weird guys that text you every single minute.
No.
Trust me. Yeah. There are men who... There are those, no offense, vienyeji guys who text you every second. Okay? There are other guys who just like test the waters, yeah? Morning, lunch. Okay. You're just testing waters. You should not act like them. You should be different because you're different.
I'm asking now. Okay. Let's say I'm dating someone from the younger generation. No. Maybe you're giving me tips now so that I can know, like, how to move.
No, I feel like you should just like, if it's okay. I know we can't be talking every day because conversations.
Yeah,
as you wish. But like, kama mna chat.
Yeah.
At least just give her updates of your day. It's so cute. honestly.
Okay, it's like, hey, what's up? Right now I'm about to go to Nini. I'm just going to grab some groceries. After that, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, now I'm making a meal.
Yeah. And also there are guys who like, okay, yes, you
How
don't
is this
prefer
person
chatting.
making money if they're just chatting like the whole
It's
time
not
like
the
this?
entire time. You're telling me you're going to work.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you time, go and work. Instead of leaving me there, I've literally told you, like, for example, morning, or I've told you something, or I've called you. You haven't responded, and you've gone the whole day.
You know, I actually don't answer calls. I'm that kind of person.
Hey.
I just don't answer calls. And I tell people, I'm always like, you try and call me, I'm always like, please text me or WhatsApp. Because for one, I know, and I'm always asking people, it's like, hey, by the way, I think the conversation is going to take much longer than it's supposed to. So is it possible for you to text or anything?
Text is okay.
Text is okay.
Now, if we're dating, I'll know you don't like calls. I'll understand that completely.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, let's deal with what we can text. Okay, you can't tell me you can't be on calls and on. Tupe yo simu basi. You can't call me, you can't text me, and we're dating. And you also like, and of course, okay, so you're busy. Meaning we're gonna be meeting maybe on weekends mostly because you're busy.
True. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but like I feel like
I don't think
if you
that's
can't
gonna
give
work.
me time,
Yeah.
if you're not gonna give me time, because I'm definitely gonna give you my time. I swear I'm gonna give you my time. But you have to give me your time first.
You wait.
I've seen
you
women
wait
who
until
say,
that content creation takes off. And the same way you're saying here at like Nini. Now you have to make appearances, you have to go for shoots, you have to go for collabs.
him. See, I'll just tell him I've gone.
But you won't be hanging out with me? Have you forgotten that?
No, I'll be hanging out with you. I can't tell me that
You have a shoot,
always. No one
you
is
have a
that
movie
busy.
premiere, you have like and then Kwanzaa, especially like now, even for I think for young people, I've seen like a very good like platform as well. Like once you get to a certain level, you even like doing like these school tours, you're making appearances to like other to school girls, like today you're in this high school. And by the end of like maybe the 4th month, you have to have toured like almost half of Kenya, with always is sponsoring maybe like then any all those things. You will be very busy.
Okay, I'll be very busy. I get. But like if I tell you, you see, understanding is also a factor in a relationship.
True.
If I tell you I'm busy, I'm not lying to you. You have to trust me that I'm actually busy. You know very well I'm a content creator. You know very well I'm so busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when a woman loves so hard. So you can't tell me that. I swear every single time, every chance I'll get, I'll make sure I've seen you. I'll make sure.
So
but
once a month,
have
probably, if you're busy, you know that, right?
It can't be once a month.
If you're busy?
For example, I've gone to an event.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't I call you to that event? You come. There's no way you're gonna tell me you're busy 24/7 for an entire month.
Doctors, pilots, engineers, they do it.
They really have to get that break. It's really, really good for the brain. And
then you don't get paid. And then they don't get paid. So you know, like how pilots, doctors, they're never home. You know that, right?
Yeah, they're never home.
Those good paying jobs, most of them are high-end, like proper high-level journalists. They're never home. You know that, right?
True.
Yeah.
I know.
So you have to choose if you want that idle boyfriend or if you want somebody who's actually progressive, hardworking.
Idol boyfriend is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll always be there for you anytime you need him.
But still, you can't tell me someone is that busy. Of course, they have their phones.
Yeah. Communication is still possible.
Yeah.
But like I'm just saying, like there's some things that.
But right now, my age group,
Yeah.
I'm sure there's no one who's
that busy. Okay,
that
true.
you can't even respond.
Makes sense. Actually true.
Yeah.
And then like another thing as we just wind up, because I know I definitely call you for part 2. I don't know what's happened today by the amount of technical difficulties we've gone through, guys. Crazy. But we still have like enough content. And I want you to come back for part 2.
Yeah, that's okay.
But what do you think about the whole, apart from, of course, the obvious technical difficulties, but how has the podcast experience been?
The podcast is okay. It's actually literally what I've been thinking a podcast would be like. Yeah, I've watched podcasts and I've had this imagination of how a podcast would be, and it's served.
And how you would be in one.
And I've never.
Oh, you've never thought?
I've never thought of myself being in a podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Okay, but what do you think about the other ones, like, the local podcasts that you probably like watch, or if you've come across any?
Podcasts are good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's so therapeutic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so therapeutic.
But now, we have like Kenyeji podcasts that have started coming out. They're crazy. They're crazy.
Watu waachie hapo.
It's gotten to a
'Cause,
point where you're like,
podcast ni mingi.
they're good, but of course it also
Not
creates.
everyone can be doing podcasts.
Not
'Cause
true. As you've been seeing how it's going right now.
Yeah, it's good, honestly. It's really
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so now I would want, let me just save the rest for part 2, because we have to like even wind up, because of
Yeah.
you have to go and do like your own famous shit and stuff, and also like for my case, I have another recording to do probably. But thanks for definitely coming through.
You're welcome.
I respect what you're doing online, and also like just give my regards to your mom. She's doing also an amazing job.
Thank you.
In fact, if anything, I want to thank your mom first of all, because she's the reason why you're here. Anyway,
literally, she's the reason why I'm here.
there you go. But definitely don't forget the person who's like always cheering for you.
True.
That's very, very important, especially like in this industry. And then like another thing would be just keep doing you, and let's look forward to part 2 in a couple of months maybe. Yeah. So if there's any message that you would want to give, maybe like young girls as well, who are also like 50-50, that place where you are like, should I do it? Should I not do it? But what advice would you have for them?
What I'd say is the reason behind you being 50-50 is because of you're scared of what people will say. And I feel like people's opinion don't really matter. I think like the more you grow, the more you realize like they don't really matter. Because as you can see, there's celebrities who started from nothing. There were vienyejis too at some point.
Yeah.
But right now, those people who made them feel bad want to be like them right now. Because they grew to be something else. I think it's a matter of what you want to do. No one should like make you feel like you're not worth doing what you want to do. If you want to do something so cliche, just go ahead and do it. It's what you want to do. And don't like expect opinions from people. Okay, of course they'll have the opinions, but like don't just put them into practice. Don't think so much about them. Just be yourself.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's solid advice. Now I'm also introducing like another segment like on my podcast, because if you've gone, I don't know if you've watched the YouTube, I do have the studio sessions, but with the same guests, I'd want to do something with them, like maybe outdoors. So we'll just pick something, and we can do that to either promote your upcoming episode then.
Yeah.
So if you're down, we can definitely do something.
For sure.
Get rid of that social anxiety, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. But, guys, we have to say goodbye for now. And, just see you in the next episode, man.
Bye-bye.
The Kisscapades podcast is your gateway to holistic growth and personal transformation. Together, we'll unlock the secrets to living a life of health, wealth, love, and happiness. So make sure to tune in every week and join us as we explore the essence of what it means to truly thrive. And lastly, show us some love and support in our social media platforms from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, basically all the social media platforms that support podcasting will definitely be there. Even with the short clips and reels, you can find us there. And lastly, don't be shy with feedback, suggestions, or any questions that you might have in regards to the episodes or our podcast. It's the Kisscapades Podcast. Goodbye.